Hey everybody, Mike here with another video for you. And this one is from the winnings that I got from John and Whitney, Cincinnati Picker, during the Mothership Product auctions that was held on, I think it was the 22nd. There's been so many auctions now, I'm kind of getting mixed up in the days. So let's get on over and see what I won from John and Whitney. So let's get into the stuff that I bought for me. First item I want to show before I get into the mystery box is I won 48, they're in here, 48 Pez dispensers. So let me roll back here a little bit and I'll open it up and I'll pull out a few and show it to you. So I don't know what made me buy them. I mean, I had Pez dispensers when I was a kid, but I guess there was such a good price on them. So, and some were in packages. Like here's an example. Here's a Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Cool little guy. Tigger is one of my favorite characters under the Pooh series. And then we got our packages kind of come apart, so we'll have to do something about that. Maybe we'll just sell it outside the package. Is Pebbles from Flintstones. I think my daughter mentioned to me something about she wanted the Pebbles one, so I don't know. We'll have to see. And then we've got a little key. I've never even seen them like this, so this has got to be something new. This is a keychain Pez. Pretty cool. And it's Kermit the Frog. And if anybody knows or been staying up on the news, Kermit's getting a new voice. So the guy that was doing it, I don't know what happened to him, or he's just retiring, or it's passed on. But he'll be getting a new voice. And then it looks like I don't know what that is. Probably a pilot or a football player. I want to say it's a pilot. Got a flight helmet on. So I don't know. It looks like it. And it just goes on and on and on. Let's see if we got any cool ones in here. Here's a loose one. A Miss Piggy. Now I remember during the auction, somebody mentioned the newer ones have feet on them. This one has, she has a set of feet, and then the earlier ones that are more desirable don't have the feet. And I remember as a kid, I don't remember the ones that I bought ever having feet. And then one more. What is that? Oh, let's see if you can just make them out. Pooh Bear. There you go, Winnie the Pooh. There it is, Winnie the Pooh. So there's 48 of them, and got a pretty good deal on them. I think I paid $65 for the 48. So that's about $1 and some change. Not bad. You know, some of them got 99-cent stickers on them. You know, it was all about the cause. I can't pronounce her last name. I can't remember her last name. I just know her first name's Julie. And she comes in and watches the shows, and she's subscribes to a lot of the resellers that are on YouTube. And her daughter has stage 4 cancer. And the cancer's not just affected her daughter, but also her husband. He's lost his job because, you know, now this I don't get. Okay, this is supposed to be a fun thing, but I got to say something to any employer out there. If you let a guy go or a woman go because they're spending a little bit too much time trying to help their wife and their kids because the wife has stage 4 cancer, you know what? You don't deserve to be in business. I know you're in business to make money, but where's the compassion for someone's life? You know, that's a load of crap. And I just have to get that out, and then we'll just move on to the thing, because that weighed heavily on me, and that's what made me want to bid like I did, because that's just nonsense. So to employers out there, stop worrying about the bottom line so much, and start worrying about the people that work for you and what's going on in their lives. You know, that'll cause more fruitfulness in your business. I know it will. You know, it's the karma thing. So I apologize for the rant, folks. This is supposed to be a fun video, and it's going to be fun, but I just got to get that out. That was just bothering me to no end, that his employer would do that to him, because he cares about his wife. He loves his wife, his kids, and his family, and he has to be there for them. Not so much has to, he wants to be there for them. And then that's how he's rewarded. So I'll be putting a link down below to the GoFundMe page. I urge you all to go down there, click, donate whatever you can. Man, even if it's $1, $2, $5, it doesn't matter, you know. Every little bit's going to help this family. So I urge you to go ahead and support them. And that was a very good cause that John and Whitney had decided to make the donation. I think they did half the proceeds, or I don't know. I think it was half. It could have been more. So, you know, thumbs up to those guys, you know, stepping up. Like I say about the vets, I say it about everybody. You know, we take care of our own. And in this community, we will take care of our own. You know, we will be there for each other. So I appreciate that. So let me go ahead and put this up, and let's get to the fun stuff, because I did open the box and take a peek, and there's some really cool stuff in there. So I'll be right back after I put this up. Okay, I'm back, and I got a few of the items laid out here. There was quite a bit. The box was pretty heavy, and it was packed pretty good. I got to tell you, folks, that there's really cool stuff in here. But first, I got a thank you card from him. Very nice thank you card. And in it is also a business card and one of his John's business cards. And I got to tell you, folks, if you haven't been over to John's auction site, you need to go. It's lookwhatifound.bid. And he's got some really cool stuff over there, and I'm glad to know that. And y'all need to go over there and check that out. And the card, just a nice little, it's just a nice note. It just, you know, they thank so much for bidding on my items. You're a true inspiration with the generosity you've shown other people. Sincerely, John. I can't say so much that I'm very generous, because I can be a stingy guy. I'm just doing the way I was raised, folks. You know. We take care of each other. We take care of our own. We help those in need, and the cause was good. I mean, what else can you say? You know, somebody needed some help, so that's why we were there bidding. We were all bidding, and I think I got run up on a few things, but that's okay. It went to a good cause, because sometimes it's not about the money. And quite honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head how much I spent. I'll have to go look at my invoice, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put it in the video. I'll edit it into the video, probably in here somewhere. There'll be a little thing down here below that'll say, you know, how much it was. And then thanks for bidding on my items, Michael. Again, more business cards. Can never have enough business cards. That'll go along with the other ones and information I've got. Y'all are going into my contact list, because it's always good to have contacts. Now I'm going to get into first couple pieces. You know, I'm going to put them up because I don't want them getting damaged. But anyway, first thing I got that I pull out here was, look what I found. Gift certificate, good for $50. That's right, folks. $50 gift certificate to go to John and Whitney's website and buy some cool stuff. And I'm going to, and I'm probably going to spend more than $50, because I was over there cruising around. And this certificate is just going to still help hedge the price, or hedge the money that I spent. John's got some really cool stuff over there. And then the next thing was, I got 2 certificates for the Mickey Mouse Club, Mouseketeers. Man, I used to watch that when I was a kid. And I think it was Annette Funicello. I think she was a Mouseketeer. Yeah, I can remember seeing her now. Perky and all that, dancing around with those mouse ears on. And I wanted to be a Mouseketeer so bad. But I didn't get to be a Mouseketeer, but I did watch the shows. So 2 cool certificates, and I got plans for those for the family. The next thing I want to show, because the box is a little bit tattered, well, it's kind of tattered and coming apart, and this is called, I can barely read it. It says for blotch printing number 51 for photo prints. And the box is a little beat up, but I think that's because this is an old piece, or when John goes out yard selling, some people just don't take care of their stuff. But this is it right here. And I guess when you do regular pictures, you roll that. I mean, I don't know. I never took photography in class, and now everything's digitized. But that's a pretty cool piece, and I'm sure somebody's going to be able to use that or want that. I may go ahead and see what we can do with this. So let me put this up real quick so it doesn't get damaged anymore. All right. Then the next item is a book, and it's called Barbie and Ken. And it's an old book, old library book. And I know you can buy library books because the libraries in the local areas that are there, they move old stuff. And this book, the print, let me see if I can find the printing real quick. Because I don't think this is that new. I kind of remember something like this in school, or then we had the Hardy Boys, and I don't know here, let's see. Copyright 1963, and this is copyright, it goes 58, 60, 62, 63 by Mattel Inc. So a very cool old book. I'm digging that. That's cool. Very cool, very cool. I like that stuff. Oh, and then I got this really cool, I guess it's brass. I'll have to, I just looked at it real quick. It's from the Coca-Cola company. It says Coca-Cola on it. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, but it's a belt buckle. Oh, here. Got a little patina on it, and I'll probably be cleaning that up because I think this piece deserves, a good showing. So that's that, and then it's on the back. Nice heavy piece too, So we got that, and then I couldn't help it. I got me a can of Cincinnati famous Skyline chili, serve atop spaghetti, and add shredded pasta. Love it, guys. I love chili on everything. Potatoes, pasta, top ramen. So this is going to get eaten. I don't know how soon I'm going to eat it, but I think I'm going to be doing the whole can, which is not a very good thing for Mama Chelly because, beans, and musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. So she'll probably be wishing I hadn't eaten the chili. But thank you. Very cool. I really appreciate that. Very cool. I got a little, I got a Back to the Future car. The doors open up like they did in the movie with the DeLorean. Very cool toy. I like this kind of stuff. This is probably something like my kids would have had. But still very cool, and I appreciate it. I like the cars. I like collecting the stuff like that. So I got me a baby shrimp ecosystem. Pretty cool. So it comes with all the stuff that you need in it to make it. And I may send this to Lily and let her have some fun with it. I think that'll be pretty cool. The next item I got was a Marge Simpson doll. She's pretty tall. Marge and that blue hair. So we got that. And then I got this really cool Hewlett Packard. It's from Hewlett Packard. And it's a calculator. Pretty cool. And it has the, it comes in the case. It closes the lid. And it's all there. So, very cool. I like that. And I was going to save this guy for last, but I'll tell you what. This guy is my favorite. And there is no way this thing is getting sold. I'm keeping this one forever and ever. And it's called Frog's Rocket Rapid Ribbit. And he sings like a birthday song. Or like he raps it. So that's him right there. I'll go ahead and start him. I'll start him so y'all can hear him.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday. Yeah, we go party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't really care 'cause it's your birthday.
I don't know if there's any copyright to that or not, but I hope that was not more than 4 seconds. Anyway, that guy is very cool. And he is going to be sitting in a display case when I get back to Texas. This guy is not getting sold. I'm keeping him. That's one of the coolest things I've ever received from anybody. So I really appreciate that, guys. That is like that gets 4 very cool. Very, 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 very cool. I like it a lot. You guys hit a home run with that. So now I'm going to go ahead, put this stuff up, dig into the box, and pull out the rest. There's just a few items left. And then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, folks, I'm back. And the next item I got was it is a, I guess you'd call these 1/24th, or I don't know the scales of them, but I got me a NASCAR, collectible NASCAR. This is Terry Labonte's car. Very cool. NASCAR. Very, very cool piece. I'll probably keep this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know yet because, like I say, I like collecting the cars and stuff like that. The next item was a still in package, More Bounce to the Ounce Pepsi Cola cassette player. And it kind of looks like a Pepsi machine. It's got 10 cents, coin return, and it's a stereo cassette player and with headsets, and it's still in the clamshell. So I think that's pretty cool. Very cool. Yep, I like that. That is all right. And we'll see what we're going to do with that. That's pretty cool. And then the official Advanced Dungeon and Dragons Dwarves of the Mountain King. Got me some dwarves from Dungeons and Dragons. Very cool. Very, very cool. Little stuff like that's awesome. And then I got me a Sony Discman ESP CD player. The battery area is in very good shape. Very clean. Doesn't look like it's been used much. Normally the battery area is the first place to go. You know, pretty clean. I've got a spare set of headphones I can plug into this, put some batteries in it, and I just happened to dig up my Loverboy disc today, so that's what I'm going to use to test this unit. The Loverboy's greatest hits. And then the other item we got, which is the last item, is this Pyrex 4-cup bowl. And I know Pyrex is good stuff, but there's stuff inside the Pyrex bowl. Got this Pyrex bowl. It's got snowflakes on it like a Christmas theme. And there's some goodies in here. So let's open that up. See what we got. All right, we got a Ziploc baggie. Oh, it's full of little figurines, little pieces. Let's see what we got. Dump them in the bowl. Let's go through this. Oh, I don't know. This might be a topper for something. It's got a hole in the bottom, and it's a pig, like a piggy bank, and he's got a coin in him. And then the lead character from Toy Story. Very cool. I like all the little stuff like this. Oh man. Got an army man. Very nice. I used to have the army guys, and we used to have the fight and have the little army wars. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then is this the Buzz, guy called Buzz from Toy Story? Very cool. I like that stuff. And then, hey, I think this is the dinosaur from Toy Story also. The T-Rex guy. Very cool, man. I appreciate that, guys. That's some very nice stuff. The next item I won in the mystery box was a pair of glasses. They're in this really cool case, and actually there's no lens in them, so I'll be able to sell these, and anyone would be able to put their own lenses in there, their own prescription. And these glasses are coming back. These are horn rim, kind of like what my grandmother might have worn. And they got a gold tone to them. Just need a little cleaning up. And information's kind of small. I'll have to get the magnifier out later to check that out. But this is what they look like. Really nice. There's no lens in them. So somebody would be able to put their own lens into them, and they get this really cool case. So I appreciate that. Very cool item. And then the last one is I got me a Polaroid. A Polaroid. One flash, or one step. Polaroid one step. So I know that these sell pretty good, even if you have film or no film. And so I really appreciate that. That's very cool. I used to own one of these back in the day, and we used to use it a lot. But now, like I say, everything's digitized. Heck, you can hold thousands of pictures on your phone now, your smartphone. So those are the items that was in my mystery box that I won from Cincinnati Picker, from John and Whitney. I really appreciate it, guys. They're great items. I'm extremely happy, extremely pleased with what I purchased, and very happy with the charity that you decided to support, which was for Julie's daughter and her family. And like I say, I'll have a link down below in the description so that you guys can go and check out the GoFundMe page. There is one other thing that I almost forgot. There was an item that Florida Picking Queen, Kim Pagel, and I were bidding on. Got into a little bit of a bidding war. And it was Elsie the cow, the Borden Milk or Borden Company's mascot. And Chad had contacted me, messaged me and said the next day after the auction, he said, boy, it was a pretty cool auction, huh? Got crazy. And I go, yeah. And I said, Kim, I replied back, Kim got a great deal on that, got a good deal on that cow, on Elsie. Because She won it, I think, for like 150 bucks. But you know, Kim buys too, like I do, when the charity and the cause is good. It's not always about what the resale value is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to sell the stuff that I buy because it's the way I do my shopping. You know, since I don't drive, like I said, I source online. And but this particular item meant something. And well, Chad had asked, maybe I knew something that he didn't, and I said, value-wise, I'm not sure. You know, he could research it. I'm probably not worth a lot of money. But I told him I'd share the story here when I did this video. Back when I was younger, my brother and I were younger. I don't know if it was like around 67, 68. My dad worked for a radio station in the area called Crack Radio, KRAK. Back then, it used to be country western. Today, it's now a sports talk radio. The country music's now over on the FM side of the spectrum. But back then, he was a DJ for Crack Radio, and the Borden was having this big promotion. And so what they did was they set it up at the radio station. We went down to watch. They set it up at the radio station. They brought Elsie the cow. They brought her in a big trailer. And there was a whole bunch of people there, and there was going to be a contest between three of the DJs. My dad and two other guys. And the two other guys thought that maybe my dad, being a city boy, he wouldn't be able to milk no cow, but little did they know he grew up in Pennsylvania near the, all he ever talked about was the Monongahela River and floating down it and having fun. And there's some other stories about that would make you laugh. But he grew up in Pennsylvania near the coal town, and they had farm animals, you know. So this competition got started, and when it came down to my dad, the other two guys, when they were milking, they only got like a half a cup, quarter cup, and they had like 60 seconds to milk. And Dad, when he was milking, he got, I don't know how much milk he got, but he almost filled up the bucket. He was turning the tea and squirting at the crowd and squirting at the commentator, the guy that was doing the announcing, and just having a blast. And he filled the bucket up. And I don't know how much he got, but it was a lot, way more than the other guys. Well, afterwards, they announced that because Dad was the winner, he not only got the cow, the doll, like what Kim won, but we also got a year's supply free of Borden ice cream. So that was the reason why I was bidding on it. I don't know if it has any value. It didn't really matter to me whether it had any value, but I'm glad that Kim got it because, you know, Kim's an awesome person. I enjoy watching her videos. She talks a lot about the community and about sharing and caring. And I couldn't think of a better person that could have got that. So good luck with the cow, Kim. Have fun with it. I would save that and give that to your granddaughter. I really think that would be an awesome thing to pass down to her. And maybe you could share the story of this guy, Rollin Picker, and why he was bidding against you for it, and let him know that there was some fun involved in it. And I just really am glad that somebody who's going to appreciate it had got it. So that's the story about the cow. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, guys, there's a video, or excuse me, there's an auction this Saturday. Today's the 3rd, 4th. I think it's the 6th of August. I'll have to go back and check. I'm going to put a link down to Mothership Auctions channel so you can go check. I do know that he's bumping the hour up earlier, so it's going to be 5 p.m. Central, which now will be 7 o'clock. 5 p.m. Central. It's going to be 6 Eastern and 3 on the Pacific Coast, because he's 2 hours ahead of us. So just make sure you click on the link down below, go over there, subscribe, get in on the fun, hit the reminder to make sure that you get it. And the person the reseller that's going to be auctioning his stuff off is Clint, Swamp Picker. And I'm going to put a link down below to his channel. You guys need to go check out the videos that he's got up. He picks some really cool stuff. He's picked some Harley stuff. He picks board games and all kinds of stuff. So that way you can get an idea of what he's going to be putting up to auction, and so you can get ready for bidding and having some fun. So I hope you all found this video interesting. If you enjoyed it, you think there's some value in it for somebody else, please pass it on. Share it with your friends, family, and anybody else you think that might find it interesting. As always, leave your comments down below. If you've got any questions, you can leave them down below in the comment section. And if you don't want your questions left down there for everybody to see from the whole wide world, you can either email them to me at askmike@yahoo.com or use the message system through YouTube. I check all my messages. I get notifications when I get messages, so I check them. I'll either answer you personally through the message or through the email, and I may do a video on it with the question. Because questions are always helpful, and it's a good way to get that information out there. So thank you folks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you find it worthy enough and helpful enough. I ask God to bless you guys today, bless you with much success, great health, happy family, happy life, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Rollin Picker out.